It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion. This is for Thursday, the first day of December. I'm Michael Groff. Today marks the start of meteorological winter. These are the three coolest months of the year across most of the northern hemisphere. And for us, temperatures will be pretty close to seasonal averages, albeit with plenty of clouds through much of the forecast period. Chances of rain do come into the forecast for this weekend over parts of Arizona. The question is, will we see any rain here in Phoenix? All right, let's talk about it. Here we go. Taking a look at that almanac from yesterday. 73 degrees, the afternoon high, 47 the morning low. Normals 70 and 48. And when you average those out, yesterday was the first and only day of the month of November that we had where the mean temperature for the day was above normal by a whole 1 degree. So November was quite a bit cooler than average, as we talked about yesterday. We'll have those final climate stats for you on tomorrow's video. We are woefully behind on precipitation for the year. That's probably not going to change very much anytime soon. And as we take a look outside right now, here at 7:37 a.m., we've got mostly sunny sky out there now. There are a few clouds around, and we're sitting at 48 degrees at Sky Harbor. Dew point at 34, humidity 57%, winds light, barometer steady. The upper air weather pattern across the nation features a trough coming into the Pacific Northwest, a subtropical jet coming into our area, southwesterly flow here. So high clouds will be on the increase and will stick around for a good portion of the forecast period. Those clouds will become thicker with time, and we do expect at least some chance of rain over parts of the state by this weekend as a series of Pacific weather systems pass through the region. Here's the watch warning map. A lot of action just to the north and west of Arizona over the Pacific Northwest, the Great Basin, the Intermountain West, the Sawtooth Mountains, the Wasatch Front. Yes, lots of winter weather advisories, winter storm warnings. Here in Arizona, we've got a wind advisory up across the Mogollon Rim, including Flagstaff. That's in effect from 9 p.m. this evening through tomorrow morning. And we could see some gusty winds as a short wave passes on by. But other than that, that will come through in relatively dry fashion for us. Convective outlook for today. No organized areas of severe weather across the country. In fact, hardly any thunder to be found. Just a little bit across far south Florida and on parts of the Pacific coast. And here's a look at precipitation. This is valid through Thursday morning of next week. Rain amounts in Phoenix, we might see something. Less than 1/10 of an inch, though, in all probability, with somewhat heavier totals anywhere from 1/10 to 1/2 inch potentially across southeast and east central Arizona, especially over those favored higher terrain areas. The models continue to struggle with this pattern, and we'll talk about what's going on with all that as we get to those models right now. Here we go, the GFS. This is the 06Z run. It's valid at 2 o'clock this afternoon. All right, a trough over the Pacific Northwest, highly positively tilted one at that. So a deep southwesterly flow is in here. And when we see that kind of a setup this time of year, it usually translates down at the surface to a lot of clouds around. We'll call it partly sunny today. And high temperatures this afternoon, upper 60s and low 70s. So pretty close to, maybe just a couple of degrees above our climatological average. The normal high for today is 69 degrees. We do expect to be just a little above that. Tonight, as that shortwave passes on by, some breezy to locally windy conditions across northern Arizona. Here in Phoenix, a light breeze and partly cloudy sky. Overnight lows, mid-40s to low 50s with more clouds around. And then tomorrow, again, partly sunny. High temperatures, upper 60s and low 70s. Now, going into the weekend, there's a couple of different solutions that our models are offering here. The GFS and its respective ensemble suite here shows a little bit of moisture across southeast Arizona. And for us, all it would result in is some clouds with a wave coming on in and the vast majority of the moisture staying just away from us, just to our south and east. And even where it does rain across southeast Arizona, the precipitation would be very light, fairly insignificant. The European and its respective ensemble guidance shows a much wetter solution with deeper southerly flow in here and a band of rain, a subtropical jet extending from west of Baja all the way through the Four Corners region, and precipitation which could start to pile up around 1/2 inch across southeast Arizona. Even the ensemble mean for Phoenix is around 1/3 of an inch. And again, I don't like that solution either. We're going to kind of split the difference for this forecast. We'll call for lots of clouds, mostly cloudy sky for both Saturday and Sunday, and a 20% chance of rain here in Phoenix. If you have outdoor activities planned this weekend, By no means should you cancel them, but just understand that there might be a light shower or two passing on by from time to time. And high temperatures, despite the clouds and the moisture around, with a more southerly flow, should still be rather mild, upper 60s and low 70s. And overnight lows during this time will be in the 50s. So it's going to be a pretty mild period for us. And then as we go toward Monday, a stronger system will start to come on in. This trough that comes on through is going to come in pieces. So we'll see another wave coming on in. And again, there might be a shower someplace across east, central, and southeast Arizona here in Phoenix. Just a lot of clouds, a mix of sun and clouds and high temperatures. Again, somewhere in the upper 60s. We'll cool it back toward the mid 60s on Tuesday. Then on Wednesday, another wave comes in. And this system could yield a small chance of rain across much of the state. Here in Phoenix, I'd say the chance of rain at this point is probably at or under 10%. We've kept the forecast dry for now. We'll watch subsequent model runs to see if moisture levels increase. But at this point, again, it just looks like a lot of clouds around and temperatures continue to trend down toward the low and middle 60s. Now, here's a week from today. This is the greatest day on the calendar, Thursday, the 8th of December. And another wave is coming on through. And yes, again, clouds, maybe an isolated shower, but not a big deal. And temperatures just ever so slightly below average. And then as we go out 10 days, this is Saturday the 10th. And look at that. There's another upper low coming on in. And if that's right, yes, an isolated shower possible. This is not what we'd call a robust moisture setup, but we do have to watch for any one of these systems to tap into slightly deeper moisture. And so a mildly, or what I'd call a broadly unsettled period should be with us for the next 10 days or so. Lots of clouds around. I doubt we'll have any completely clear days anytime soon. And periodic chances of light precipitation over portions of the state. High temperatures, if this is right, would stay just a little bit below average, with overnight lows likely staying at or above normal. All right, looking at rainfall. Now, this is coming off of the European ensemble out through the 15th of December, and you'll notice the mean has really come up here. A lot of the members are indicating rain with this upcoming system Saturday and Sunday. The ensemble mean up around or over a half an inch during this period. Probably a little too bullish, in my opinion, but again, we're going to watch model trends. Maybe we start to turn a little bit more active here or unsettled through the first half of December. We could really use the precipitation. We'd love to see that. And then temperatures off the national blend of models, not bad at all. I mean, look at this. Mild highs, low 70s for the rest of the week this weekend. Trending down as we go into next week, but still, these are temperatures that are not at all out of bounds for the first half of December. Mid 60s, maybe low 60s on a day or two. That's pretty typical for this time of year. And that is going to do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video is due back here tomorrow morning. If you enjoy these videos, then be sure to subscribe, like, share, click that notification bell, and leave those comments, questions, suggestions. The executive producer of the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion is my one and only Michelle. And thank you so much for watching, all of your continued support, your participation in that live chat. We're having a discussion there about YouTube and its algorithms and why this channel and why this video shows up in an odd place or why it doesn't show up sometimes. I don't know. I'm not in control of the YouTube algorithms. If I was, this would be one of the most popular channels on all of YouTube. So, oh well. All right. Hope, one day I will be the unquestioned ruler of the universe, but not today. All right. Thank you so much for watching. You guys have yourselves a glorious Thursday.